On my way to my performance management, where we'll set the objectives for the year, including the mentoring of the G2P students. So, big day ahead, we'll see how it goes.
Hi, come in, Cara. Hi, have a seat.
At the Heathcote School in Hertfordshire, head science teacher and mentor Cara Matthews is meeting the deputy head and school's professional mentor, Mike Stevens, to discuss her mentoring duties for the coming year.
Well, the role of mentor has generally been seen as an add-on. It's not always been positively grasped by people, and so we wanted to really counteract that and do something with it, really.
Here, they have developed a new approach to mentoring, in which it is linked to a teacher's performance management. The aim, to make mentoring more professional.
We're going to look at the performance management review today, and we're going to focus particularly on your professional responsibility objective. Okay? I mean, normally we have 3 objectives: your teaching and learning one, CPD, and that will have some bearing on this as well, and today the professional responsibility one. We encourage members of staff who are mentors to take it on board seriously for their own professional development, and by having objectives related to mentoring, they do exactly that. They are judged in terms of their impact they have on their trainees, they're given training and the time to do it, and then we have clearly defined success criteria which measures the impact of the mentor at the end of the training or during various parts of the training. Let's look at, first of all, some success criteria in the process that we can measure the impact of your mentoring. We start off in September with a meeting with myself and the mentor as the line manager, and we will start the process rolling then at that point with a review of the previous year and then looking at new objectives for this year, and one of those would be a mentoring objective.
We know clearly what the objective is, but also we know how to meet that objective and how we can evidence that objective. Because if you're starting out as a mentor, there's an awful lot to it. It encompasses a wide range of skills and tasks that you have to do throughout the year. And knowing which ones are going to be used and recorded in our performance management just makes it a whole lot clearer at the outset.
We're looking at what a mentor would do in his or her role on a weekly basis, and what we're trying to do is pin down those actions so it becomes almost a mechanical process in a sense, but a process which is evaluated at the same time.
This year, Cara is mentoring graduate trainee and science teacher Gareth Jones.
So we are looking at, for example, how the mentor observes lessons, how the mentor feeds back to the trainee. We're looking at target setting, and the mentor's role there is to ensure that the targets are set and that the trainee takes up those targets and they're reviewed at a regular point in the process.
Throughout the year you're gathering evidence, both on the trainee's point, but also from my perspective, if he doesn't achieve those standards, then I haven't got any evidence. So it's very important for me to make sure that he is mentored through that, he's got the guidance that he needs, he knows what he should be collecting as we're going along, because that then will evidence my targets for my performance management.
In formalising the mentoring role, the school hope this gives an incentive to the mentor and improves the outcome for the trainee. For Cara, the key to all of it is getting the relationship right.
I think it's really important that the relationships for learning are there. If we don't have that at the centre of this, then the mentoring won't work. And so it is discussed in the performance management when we set the objectives. There is some discussion to building that relationship and developing a positive, open relationship that will support both the trainee but also the mentor in making sure that the improvements are made over a period of time.
It's important that we see the potential in a mentor originally, and we know that that mentor is going to be reliable, is going to be reliable in the sense that they will follow through with trainees, they've got to be approachable, and also they've got to be efficient at their job. And which is why it goes back to performance management in the sense that all these actions are held together in the performance management process. One of the professional standards is to work in a team, and it's doing exactly that.
But the fact that it's acknowledged through our objectives for our performance management means that it's recognised, it gives you that little bit of value. You feel like you're being valued for what you're doing.
Great, thanks very much.
Thank you. This isn't something that we're tacking on extra, this is a valuable role and it's of great importance, not just for that trainee, but also for the development of good teachers.